I'm in the Masters division. Should I compete as an adult? Guys, this was one question from this user here that I think it's a really good question. It's gonna help a lot of people. So he said that he's 31 years old, he's blue belt, he's from a small school near Orlando, Florida. And he said that he wants to compete in Jiu-Jitsu. He has done some competitions before, it looks like. And he said that he wants to compete again, but he's debating if he should do Masters or if he should do adult. He said that he's only 31 years old, so he's pretty much like first years in the Masters division. And he said that he's a personal trainer, so he works out a lot. He feels like he's in a very good shape, and he's debating if he should do Masters or if he should do adult. Guys, many times when people ask me this question, the way I answer back is like, are you professional in Jiu-Jitsu? This is what you are doing professionally. If the answer is yes, I think you should do the adult. But if the answer is no, which is this case here, because that's not his full-time job, I do think that he should do the Masters. And the reason why is because he's a personal trainer, so he probably works 8 hours per day. So he spends time with his customers and this and that. Competing the adults, there is a chance he's gonna face this kid who is like 18 years old, who started Jiu-Jitsu when he was a kid, and then he went through the kids, then he went through the juvenile. He trains 3 times per day, he lifts, he has a nutritionist, he does everything right. And now he's gonna compete against you, who is 31 years old, you spend 8 hours per day as a personal trainer, helping customers. It's not fair, you know, like, I don't think it's fair to compete against this kid who does that full time, who is becoming professional, who trains Jiu-Jitsu since he was a kid. So most of the times I get this question from my students, my answer is always like, why are you gonna compete in the adult? You're in the Masters division. Do the Masters division. If you're in the Masters division, there's no reason to downgrade to the to move down to the adult, you know, like. But for example, let's imagine that I'm 38 years old. I just turned 38. And let's imagine that I'm still training 3 times per day. That's all I do. I lift weights. I'm competing. I'm professional. I'm a professional athlete as a 38-year-old. I would try to compete in the adult division because I want to get those fruits. You know, I want to win. I want to beat the best guy in the world. You know, like, and just like in the ADCC, for example, you see like Lovato got 2nd place, you know, like, and I think he's 41 or 42, and he made it to the final. So he decided to compete in the adult division because he wanted to win the ADCC, and he made it to the finals, and that was great. Same thing with Cyborg, same thing with Wagner Rocha. So for example, if you're professional in Jiu-Jitsu, I do think it's worth to compete in the adult division. But if you do Jiu-Jitsu just as a hobby and you have a full-time job, in my mind, there's no reason to compete in the adults. There is no reason. It's not fair. You know, like, but of course that, I mean, like, every rules there are exceptions. So if this is a dream on your life to compete in the adult division, so you can tell your friends that you beat the very best guys on your age and on your belt, and your dream is to compete the world's adults as a purple belt, just so you can tell everybody that you're the best purple belt in the world. I get it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But on average, when a person comes and asks me this question, my advice is always like, stick with your age. You do Jiu-Jitsu as a hobby. For example, if you're brown belt, 33 years old, if you go compete as an adult, there's a chance you're gonna face this kid that is about to become black belt and world champion as a black belt. He trains 3 times per day, and you work on an office from 9 to 5. Is it fair? It's not fair. Unless this is your dream, you know, like, then it's a totally different conversation. But so this is kind of my advice. So in this case here, this user from and he trains in a small school near Orlando. He's a personal trainer, so he probably spends hours and hours with his customers training them. In my mind, there's no reason to compete in the adults. Go compete in the Masters, and if you win or if you get 2nd or 3rd or if you lose, you should really feel proud about yourself because you put yourself in the line. I think the hardest thing for anyone to compete is to sign up to the tournament. It is a scary thing, especially if you have never done before. You're gonna face another man, or if you're a woman, another woman, in front of all your friends, all your training partners. It is like you need to have some balls to do that. And so I think that's the hardest part, is to sign up. So if you sign up as a Master 1 or if you sign up as an adult, if I was your instructor, I would be very proud anyways. So that's why I'm saying, like, I highly suggest everyone to do their age when they do jiu-jitsu as a hobby. But again, if jiu-jitsu is your full-time job, if this is what you do professionally, then yes, go to the adult, try to become the best in the world. And the adult division is the one that if you win, you can say, like, I'm the best in the world. Doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter nothing, you know. Like, the masters division, you are the best in the world on your age, on your age and on your belt. The adult division, you can say, like, I'm the best in the world on all ages, on my belt and on my weight division. So that's why, like, if you win the black belt, World Championship on your as a black belt, you're the best in the world on that weight division. There's no doubts about it, no doubts. So guys, those are my thoughts. I hope that helps you and who asked this question. This was a very good question. Thanks so much for asking, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And guys, if you're a beginner in jiu-jitsu, or if you're looking to improve your fundamentals in jiu-jitsu, doesn't matter which belt you are, my best-selling instructional video is the Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's at bjjfanatics.com. Make sure to check that out. And I made this entire instructional focused to improve your fundamentals. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope to see you in the next video. Os. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.